Hey, YouTube family. I'm live here today because it's been a while since I've been live, so I wanted to jump on and say hello. I also wanted to talk a little bit about business and talk about the truth about business. The truth about business. What is the truth about business? What is the ultimate truth about business? Well, in my years of doing this, in my years of growth, in my own business, my own personal growth, my own business growth, and working with clients and also talking to a ton of people all over the world, literally all over the world, guys. I'm talking to people in like Moscow, in India. I'm talking to people. I have yet to talk to someone in the Philippines, which is interesting because I'm Filipino. But I've talked to a ton of people all over the world. And I wanted to share a little bit of what I've learned in these past years of doing this. And I feel like it's so important for me to share this because I'm kind of going through a phase of growth, and it's pushing me to show up bigger and bolder and more bigger. Okay, I know that those two don't really go well together, and grammatically it's not good to talk that way, but I feel like I'm being called to show up bigger in my business and in my personal life. And, I've had experiences like this where I've been called to show up bigger and bolder every time. And these are one of the moments in my business where I'm called to do that. And the reason why I feel so compelled about talking and sharing this with people is because I think in business, people don't really talk about the growing pains required to really sustain longevity in your business. So, a long time ago, if you guys know my story, I started a business back when I was like 21 years old, and I got this huge investment to put towards my business, and I wasn't responsible enough to maintain it. Okay, at 21 years old. Now that was 15 years ago. Okay, so this time around, I'm a lot more wiser, I'm more grounded. And I think that being a mom and having more life under my belt has positioned me to really have more of a longevity in my current business now. What does that mean if you are, experiencing longevity in your business? Well, that means you are growing. Every day I'm constantly growing. Every week I'm constantly growing. Every month I'm constantly growing. Every year I'm constantly growing. And I'm always looking back at who I was, how did I become who I am now? What did I have to do to get here? And how can I show up so big for my clients to let them see the tunnel at the end, the light at the end of the tunnel? You know what I mean? Because I'm really like helping the clients that was the old me, the me from years ago that didn't know what it looks like to have a business that is bringing in revenue, what it looks like to have clients that are counting on you every week, every day, whatever your delivery schedule looks like. And I'm literally that person that I wanted to be years ago. Like, I remember sitting at my work desk when I used to work at a business coaching company, and I dreaded it. I dreaded working for someone else. I hated that I would wake up whatever time in the morning, get ready, drive to work, be on time, and I would leave my family. And my husband at the time had to manage everything because he worked from home. So he was able to do everything, manage all of the things that was required throughout the day while he worked from home. And here I was working at an office, working at a business coaching company, and I didn't get to have that stress. I didn't get to have the stress of what is my kids going to have for breakfast? I need to make them pancakes. I need to make them lunch. whatever it was. I didn't have that stress, and I wanted that stress over working for someone else. If I could pick the stress during that time, I would rather have had the stress of getting my kids up. Makes me want to cry talking about it. But I have that now. Oh, I didn't mean to cry. This is so stupid. But, and now I have that. And I'm so grateful that I stayed committed. And whoever's watching this, if you guys know me personally or if you guys work with me every week, now I get to do that. And I see my clients who really want their lives to be different. And I just wish they could just see their vision and really see that it's possible if you just continue to work hard and really be obsessed, really be obsessed about building your vision. And I'm not any person who's different than the next. I'm still, crazy. My kids are about to walk up the stairs and I need to go shoo them away, out. See? Not normal, and I'm just a normal person. But I've been so obsessed with growing my business, so obsessed, committed, so committed for showing up for myself and for whoever wants and needs me. And I sometimes I wonder, are my clients committed the way I am? And am I able to make these people committed to their own dreams the way I can and I am? And it really frustrates me when I don't see that they are sometimes. And if you guys are my clients, how gung-ho I am about really showing up for you guys. And I'm so sorry for being so emotional. Maybe this just needed to happen, right? Me just being so honest about my frustrations with the recipe is so simple. It's just so simple, and I feel like people get in the way of themselves. They really get in the way of their own power, their own creation, their own possibility. And they're so powerful enough to have connected with someone else who has been able to do the things that they really want, right? Building a business on your own, not knowing shit about business. I don't know shit about business. I just happen to have worked for a business coaching company. Maybe I've had some really strong desires to be an entrepreneur. Maybe I just have always been ambitious naturally. But I'm not overeducated. I have my own flaws. I don't want to get up most of the mornings, but I force myself to do it. And I always choose to show up. And I just feel so compelled to be just show up. Just do the thing that we're supposed to be doing every week. Just show up. And shit's gonna fucking happen for you. And I can't even be that vulgar, because I just feel like that might be too much for people. That might just be too much for people to handle. So the truth about business, guys, is that if you were so gung-ho and just, I'm going to make this happen no matter the fuck what. Yes. I don't know what I just said yes to, but it has to do something with glitter. My kid asked me something and all I could hear was glitter, and I said yes. But the truth about business is 4 things. And I didn't mean to cry on y'all, okay? But I need to wipe my face. Number 1, Number one, the truth about business is that you need to keep a strong support system around you that is profitable. Okay, so what does that mean? Having a strong system around you that is profitable. Well, number one, that means the people around you, whether that be your friends, the people that are in your ear, they need to be supportive of whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish. You need to have people who are going to uplift you and show up for you, or maybe they're a good person to vent to, someone that is like a trustworthy person that you can really just be honest with. Having a strong support system that is profitable, that is emotionally profitable to you, that is financially profitable to you, that is mentally profitable to you, right? And I don't think people truly understand the magnitude of what happens when you surround yourself with people who are not emotionally profitable, financially profitable, mentally profitable. They're going to bring you down. They're going to make you doubt your ability to achieve. They're going to make you doubt your worthiness to have whatever lifestyle you're working so hard to have. That is the cost when you surround yourself with people who are not profitable to you. Now, profitable, yeah, money, cool. If someone can help you with throwing up a website because they threw you some money for that, fine. But bigger than that, the emotional profits that someone can give you, the mental profits. Maybe someone's smarter than you in areas and they can really school you on something. Maybe finances. You have a finance friend, that is a good person to have as a business owner. You need to be cool with people who can really uplift you, maybe school you on something you don't know. That is one of the biggest things that I have been really diligent and deliberate about in my own life. I've been really actively removing people that were not profitable to me. And you can call that selfish. You can call that ignorant. I don't know what you can call that. You can call that all sorts of negative things. But if I didn't actively move people out of my life that weren't furthering me as a woman, me as a mom, me as a wife, me as a business owner, I wouldn't be where I'm at. I'd be so stuck in worrying about what people think of me. I'd be stuck at, what if this is too much? What if I'm too powerful? What if I'm too bold? People don't like it. What if the things I talk about, people don't like? Like, it really interferes with the power that you're supposed to step into when you become a business owner. So actively choose people according to, what it is that they can bring to you. Now, obviously, you want it to be a two-way street. What are you able to give to them? Because it has to be a mutual relationship. As an adult, I'm in my mid-30s, and people wonder, like, that's fucked up that you don't talk to these people, or like they have these opinions about, like, you need to be connected to these people. And it's like, but what do they bring to me and what do I bring to them? Nothing. Right? Nothing. They're just there. It's like wasted space. Now, if there is an emotional bond, right? Like my mom, got to have my mom there, right? Anybody else? What am I going to get? What are they going to get? Nothing, right? If there's an emotional bond, that it's kind of an unseen bond, you kind of have that bond with them, keep them around. If it's a positive bond, keep them around. If it's a negative bond, probably not the best to keep around, right? So be responsible for the people you tolerate in your life, because that's what's going to reverberate in your business. It's also going to reverberate in the clients you bring to you. So take responsibility for who you have in your life and actively remove or add people, because you are the grown up here. You're not just going with the wind. You need to set the sail according to the destination you want to be at. And you get to choose who and what and when and where things happen. You get to actively choose because you are that powerful. The next thing is you must stay focused in business. You need to stay focused with what your weekly tasks are. So let's say you have some things that you need to take care of, like marketing and sales. That is what is the driving force in a business. Marketing and sales. Those are it. Marketing and sales. Everything else is fluff. And people always get stuck in everything else. Creating a fancy website, creating an ebook that no one probably will buy, and you're probably going to have to give it away for free anyway. Doing these random things that are not profitable to your business long term. Focus on marketing and sales. Lead generation. What does that mean? That means going out, finding people that may need your services, going out and engaging with people that may need your services. Those are profitable activities. Stay focused in profitable activities. Do not continue down the road of thinking you're being productive, but you're just wasting your time on content that's not going to convert, like ebooks, fancy websites. Creating these long courses that you don't even know are selling yet. If anything, if you are in the creation mode, do the bones, right? So do the bones of your program, figure out the modules real quick, and that's it. So you know exactly what it is that you are going to teach them. However, you're not going to waste your time on creating all the stuff yet. You have to go out and sell. Right? What is it, sweetie? What do you mean?
On the schedule, I can't find it. All I see is the specials.
Well, you just have to go into regular Google Meet, and it's in 3 minutes. So it hasn't started yet. Okay? No. Okay, see ya. See you in about 30 minutes. Okay. See how I did that? All right, that's number 2. Stay focused. Stay focused on profitable activities towards your business. Number 3, you need to have the desire to learn constantly. Be obsessed, right? Be so obsessed. If you are in a new program, if you are in a new course, be obsessed about learning it through and through so that you didn't just throw away money. Okay, because a lot of the times I notice people will go into programs and then just think that, oh, it's going to be easy. I can just do this 1 hour a week and then I'm going to get results. That's not how it works. All of this is really just mindset, right? So if you're going to be out there selling, you can't learn sales once a week and expect results because it's still early. You got to get on at 1:30, honey. So what does that mean? You have to be obsessed. You have to stay active in learning. Every day you need to be consuming your program. Either you're watching a video, either you are listening to some sort of podcast connected to the program, or you need to be throwing up some YouTube videos and listening to that while you're washing dishes, while you're driving, while you're doing laundry, folding clothes. Take some time, throw up something that you can learn during that time. Be obsessed with learning, you guys. Do not consume the housewives of wherever the hell during these times, because it's going to fill you with nonsense. Okay, not to pun them, just you got to be really obsessed with learning. Really take account for the 24 hours in the day. What are you consuming during the 24 hours of the day? Be obsessed with learning. The last one is probably one of the most important. And you need to stay accountable. And honest accountability means taking a look at your results and then taking responsibility for those results. Okay, so let's say, you guys are in the phase of bringing people in and you're supposed to do a set of things. And you only did, like, out of the 5 things you're supposed to do, you only did 3, right? You only did 3 of those things. Are you going to look and say, this doesn't work because I didn't get the results? Or are you going to look at yourself and say, well, I didn't do the 2 out of the 5. So let me take a look at the results and see why, what holds me back from not doing the 2 out of the 5, and take some accountability there. So maybe next week you can finish the 2 and then really get good at doing all 5 every week. Does that make sense, guys? Because a lot of the times people will come and say, I didn't get any results this week. Well, what did you do? Did you do all 5 things that you said you were going to do last week? Or did you only do 1 or 2 and maybe a little bit of 3, right? That is where accountability sits. When you can really see that, you can really do things on your accord. And if the recipe is, all right, do these 5 things consistently, and get so good at it, and then you'll get the results, then that's when you can be like, all right, maybe I need to change up this method because it's not working, right? But people change up the method and have only tried the 3 out of the 5 things. And then they constantly have to change up methods because they didn't do the entire thing that was required to get the goal. And that is not accountability, guys. That is lazy. That is entitlement, guys. I had to meditate on entitlement today in my client group because I'm feeling that. I'm feeling that people go into business and say, I've done this like 3 or 4 times now. Why isn't anything happening? And what is that behavior, right? When it's like, I've done this and I want this in return. I've done this and I want this in return. I want you guys to think in your head, what is that behavior called? Right. That's right. It's being conditional and it's being entitled. You are being conditional about business. Yes, we're all in business for money. Yes. However, if you say, all right, I'm going to do this 5 times, and if I don't get any results, I'm going to quit, then you were meant to be a business owner. You were meant to be an employee. You were meant to go work your 40 hours a week and go make your $500. That's the fucking truth about this. If you don't have the patience, the diligence, the commitment, the persistence, if you don't have that, you need to go stay at your day job and go make your $500, $600, $700 every week and work 40 hours for someone else and go have that safe health insurance, right? Maybe you have a 401k that matches, like there's a pay match. Stick to that because that's safe. Business isn't safe, but the cool thing about business is that you get so good at selling. You get so good at what you do. You get so good at talking to people. You get so good at delivering your purpose and your value and what you can do for people. You get so good at that. And you can make more than $500, $600, $700 a week. You can make $10,000 in 1 week if you wanted. More than working at a corporate job. You can get your increases that fast. I'd recently raised my rates. I didn't have to check with somebody else to raise my rates. I just checked with me. I looked at my calendar. I was like, yo, I'm getting a little busy. I need to raise my rates. That's power. And it feels so good. Earlier I cried about, who I was in the past, who I really wanted to have this, really wanted it, craved it so bad, almost wanted to throw my desktop screen at my office and be like, fuck all of y'all. Like, fuck all of this bullshit. And I'm here now, and I'm like, wow. Like I'm so blessed. And I want everyone else to experience this, even the people that I work one-on-one with, like who sometimes get so down on themselves for the results they get. And it's like, all you got to do is get out of your own way. That's all you got to do. Get out of your own way. Get out of your own fucking way. And you can make shit fucking happen. That's going to be the title of this live. All right, guys, that's it. Have an amazing weekend. Sending you guys all my love. Let me know if you found this valuable. I know I got a little too authentic and too teary-eyed, but I hope you guys really found the true value in this and my heart and soul. And you guys can do this too if you guys wanted. All right, guys, have a great weekend and stay safe. Wear your masks. Bye.